I guess some people are like that. They splurge on all their hobbies, and they're stingy with everything else.
Let me see here. I'm going to get ready to go over my stuff this morning regarding a question that a couple of other gamers and a couple of otakus wanted to ask me about. But before I do here, I'm going to try and get myself started here with a couple other things I'm working on here. And since it's over breakfast, I'm sitting here watching one of my favorite animes right now, Lucky Star. So let me get myself ready here, and then I'll take a look at my collection. So hold on one sec.
Yeah, but is that good for her to go? I mean, if you're always there to bail her out, there's no reason for her to act any different. So, it's because of you that your sister's the way she is, Hideki. She does have a point there. I wonder.
Hey, Hideki, what time is it?
I don't know.
Okay, here we go.
Right there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, the Legend of Your Morning Temper is for real.
Oh, come on. I dropped it and a little piece broke off.
Reading manga's nice, Tsukasa, but try to read a newspaper once in a while.
Let's see here.
You'll learn a whole lot about the world around you.
Let me see here, because there's a question that came to my mind here from Dark Horse, the gamer, and from Arith, the gamer, a fellow YouTuber I met online, because she was asking what it is I have in my collection regarding a couple of the games that I was going to talk about in a previous segment, but I never really had the chance to. So I can go over that now. And I apologize that I didn't get a chance to go over it before. Let me see here. I have the Sly collection for 1, 2, and 3, and then I also have Thieves in Times here in the box. So that's the whole Sly collection currently. Let me see here. I have Transformers Dark of the Moon. Have Ghostbusters the video game. Have Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception. Have Red Dead Redemption the Special Collector's Edition. Got DuckTales Remastered. Beautiful gameplay, I tell you. That was a remastered game that's like something off the arcade. 8-bit, 16-bit style. It is so good. That was like well worth my trip to Walmart to pick it up. It was a lot cheaper at Walmart than it is at any other place. Talking about a good 15-20 bucks there. So I got that around the same time I got the Old Republic DLC for my friend for PC. Let me see what else we got here. Got Star Ocean, which is what I was telling you about, Aerith. Because it's a very, very interesting RPG. It's been going on for a long time. Well, this is not the best of the video game. This is not the best of them. Star Ocean Second Coming, back on PlayStation 1, was the best one. This one is also pretty good because it has a very unique continuation of not the same characters, but the same plot outline for that same in that universe. Because it makes references to the heroes from a previous It makes references to the heroes from a previous Star Ocean series from a whole other era that takes on one of the bosses that's mentioned in that outline. So it's like foreshadowing, even though it's in a whole different galaxy outline. I have Soul Calibur 4. I have Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix. I got Batman Arkham Asylum. It's a good game. I've been trying to platinum this game for years, but I never really got around to finishing it up. I should probably try and work on that at some point. And then I got all three of them. For Lightning Returns, I got that woman's whole trilogy. Got Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13-2, and Lightning Returns, which is essentially Final Fantasy 13-3, which I don't know why the hell Square Enix didn't just call it that from the get-go. But that's exactly what it is. my stuff back in here as I go, because I have a systematic format in this box. This is Batman Arkham's Origins box. I have a systematic format for how everything goes in this box. That way everything fits in there. But after I got the collector's edition of Batman Arkham Origins, I was able to hollow out the box that came with like a 10-foot statue of the Joker back in the day. I was able to hollow that out, and I could use it to actually hold all my games that I own at one time. Let me see here. We got Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, Batman Arkham City. Now you better believe I have all the DLC for that bad boy. So here, Darksiders. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, like what I was talking about. Valkyria Chronicles, which was actually my very first PlayStation 3 video game. It was the very first one I bought about 7-ish, 8 years ago. And I just kept it in my collection ever since, because I'm not going to get rid of that. It's the very first video game I ever owned. Then there's the Devil May Cry 4. Alright, let's check out the top part up here. Let me see. And there's Tomb Raider Chronicles for the PC, which was like a beta tester game that originally came out, because you can't resell it, which just allows you to level edits that are normally for a Tomb Raider related video game. It's a very unique outline for the video game, but personally I like the Crystal Chronicles' version of a Tomb Raider video game because I was able to really enjoy myself in that one. Assassin's Creed 2. I have Final Fantasy 14, but I can't find where the box is for that right just yet. Because I have to figure out how I can set that up so I can go online and start doing my work in it. And the problem is I have no idea where to start with it. Let me see here. Have DMC Devil May Cry. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, as you already know. And the video game Wet. Have Final Fantasy XX2, the limited edition, remastered edition of the game. Worth it. That was worth it the day it came out. It was unbelievably freaking worth it. I need to do some more stuff with that video game in order to really get the ball moving in my favor, but it was worth every penny it was to get that thing. I'm not even lying. Let me see here. Injustice, you guys already know that. Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, here it is. Kingdom Hearts 2.5. Kingdom Hearts 2, the final mix. I should probably do something about that sooner or later. I know there's a lot of work in Kingdom Hearts 2 I gotta get done. It's Black Lagoon. Wish they had a video game though. And here's some of my PlayStation 2 video games, which I saved for a sentimental reason. Because these have been very good games. There's my Power Rangers video game in here. There's let's see here, Kingdom Hearts, the original version of the game, and Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. There's Devil May Cry, the 5th anniversary edition of the game, the original collection trilogy of the game, where you get 1, 2, and 3 of the original 3 games. That was worth it. that was a good $20 well spent, because I can go back on my PlayStation 2 sometimes and just play this thing out. It was just like, it's worth it. And then Final Fantasy 12, the Collector's Edition. When I originally got this game, it was like a good $65-$70 to get this game in the hardest edition to find, but it was worth it because it goes over every other Final Fantasy that there ever was in the Collector's Edition, the second disc. It goes over every Final Fantasy that came before this one in both the English perspective and the Japanese perspective, and it goes over the continuity beautifully. So before they went in the Lightning's chapter with Final Fantasy 13 for the PS3, they really did a whole number with pulling out all the stops for that gameplay. It was like unbelievably good how they did it. Let's dig a little deeper here. Got the original Final Fantasy X and the original Final Fantasy X-2. Final Fantasy X-2 is one of the earliest PlayStation games I actually was able to try and complete. I still need a lot of work though, because I couldn't actually complete it because there was so much to do. Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy VII. This is a game I would like to see remastered on the PlayStation 3 format, because that could be really, really awesome. I could see that doing really, really well. Transformers, the video game, which was the very first Transformers game I ever played. This was back in 2003, 2004, I want to say, when this game first came out. This was one of the best Transformers game ever made anywhere. Before that whole Michael Bay shit came out. Before the live action movie came out, it was a lot better. It was so much better. Let's see, that's my Haruhi. That's my Joker collection. And then, let's see, I got Zelda Skyward Sword, which is a game that me and my best friend used to play a long time ago. I still kept it after all this time. Even though I don't have the Wii, I bought that game anyway because it was something I wanted to have in my collection whenever I bring to his house, since he has the Wii. I don't have a Wii. That way, when I go over to his house, I just pop it in, and we're good to go. Because before I had my own internet connection, I was able to just him and his folks were cool with me heading over to their house in order to plug up, and so I could head online every now and again and try and do what I can online. Because before I met any of the other friends that I have now, I just pop on here, pop on there for a couple hours or so, and then I could head online in the universe and do what I want, do what it is I needed to do. Disengage, come back here, and it would just continue to be in an offline state. Let's see, I believe this is how I have it. Here we go. I'm trying to think if there's something that I missed. And then the games I'm borrowing, well, there's Call of Duty Ghosts, which is a game that I'm borrowing from Number 7Z. He's the one who's helping me try and complete a lot of my stuff in his off time when he can. And currently that is it. I know this is for what it is I actually have on disc. This is all of it regarding all my video games that I ever owned or that I'm still owning now. Anything regarding things with the PlayStation 4 or whether or not I choose to get that, or other types of or other miscellaneous stuff, that I'll probably cover in a different segment, because that's irrelevant to the current. Regarding my DLCs and stuff online, that I will actually need to go over in a different segment, because I'm just sitting here right now just enjoying myself for my Lucky Star and whatnot. And so I'm going to try and get back to that right now. But for all means, guys, thanks for tuning in, viewers, and my friends alike. So you got a chance to see a little bit about what's in my collection. So I hope that it was informative for the most part and helping to give you an idea about what it is that I play with. Or, yeah, if it gives you any ideas about what it is I can eventually try and have on my channel in the future. I'm good either way. I'm gonna get back to watching my anime here and see what it is that'll come up, and give me some ideas about what to work with for today. Thank you for tuning in, viewers.
Characters too?
Tough question.
I thank you for tuning
I
in.
bought this lottery ticket the other
Take
day
care.
and I won 3,000.
Subscribe to my channel if you like. For Rodimus Prime 86.
The rest of my day's gonna be.
And till all are one.
But on the way to school, my bike got a flat and my lunch exploded all over the sidewalk. So I used some of the money to fix the flat and the rest to buy some lunch from a convenience store. And that's pretty much all the money I won.
They say that truth is stranger than fiction. I guess.
Whatever.